Hi, welcome back to the hot seat. Today we have the lovely Bettina. Please introduce yourself, Bettina.
Hello everyone, my name is Bettina Okinyi. I'm a tax associate at ALN Kenya LLP, that's ALN Kenya. I majorly support the team in general advisory and specialist advisory, tax restructuring and transfer pricing. I also do tax disputes both at the Tax Appeals Tribunal and the High Court. I also support the trade team in customs, disputes and other trade-related disputes, as well as advisory.
How are evolving data protection regulations shaping corporate data governance practices?
From the onset of the Data Protection Act in 2019, I think firms are becoming more vigilant in trying to comply with data protection laws and regulations they're under. And as we see more and more jurisprudence coming from the Office of the Data Protection Commissioner, you realize that firms are learning that things like consent mean explicit consent. So you'll see them trying to get explicit consent from stakeholders, both internal, like internal personnel, and external stakeholders. More and more, we see firms trying to comply with the Data Protection Act, and practically speaking, you'd see maybe firms requesting for release forms from their staff for use of their content while they're in the firm and while after they leave the firm.
What are the primary challenges companies face in managing cross-border data transfers?
I think one of the biggest challenges is the compliance cost associated with complying with varying laws in various jurisdictions. And I think, to give a practical example, say if we are doing a transfer pricing audit that requires information from countries in various jurisdictions, you'd get maybe problems trying to explain to a client in, say, the Netherlands why the Kenya Revenue Authority is requesting for certain information, which according to them is protected under the regulations, but in Kenya, it's not protected. And this is particularly interesting in light of the finance bill, which is proposing that KRA might have access to information of taxpayers, including trade secrets.
How can organizations build and maintain stakeholder trust in an era of increasing data scrutiny?
I think organizations can build trust with their stakeholders by investing heavily in, first of all, training of their personnel, and as well as maybe system upgrades, which will ensure they comply with the data protection laws. One of the things ALN Kenya has done, for example, is to attain ISO certifications regarding information security and privacy. And this goes a long way to building trust with our clients regarding the security of their data.